Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where I cover the latest streetwear releases, I cover the latest streetwear news, and of course, well, we just discuss anything to do with streetwear or fashion in the series. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be covering an upcoming collaborative release between Palace Skateboards and Calvin Klein, as they are working together to give us the CK1 Palace Capsule for Palace's 10th week of their Spring 2022 collection. Whew. Now guys, I thought the Palace Spring 2022 season was going to end nice and quietly with week 9 and the seasonal pieces, but no. Palace is like, we got to go hard for the last week of the Spring 2022 season by doing a collaboration with Calvin Klein. So, wow. What a way to send off the last week of the season, right? Well, I'm assuming it's going to be the last week. I can't see there being a week 11 of the Spring 2022 season, but yeah, this collaboration with Calvin Klein has been kept under wraps pretty well. I'm struggling to find any articles or anything that showcase the pieces individually. Max Merch hasn't posted anything about it, so it's kept pretty hush-hush. Now, we have been given a lookbook, which we will be covering today, so we can kind of gauge what we're getting in this collab based off what the skaters and models are wearing in this lookbook. But yeah, we probably won't get to see what the individual pieces are until probably close to Friday when I do the drop list video. So stay tuned, we will do a drop list video covering all the pieces releasing in week 10. Hopefully by then we'll have like an individual layout of all the pieces and we can cover the pieces individually. But yeah, unfortunately in today's video we won't be covering that. We'll just be covering the release details, the lookbook, and my thoughts and opinions on the collab and lookbook in general. Now, how we're going to cover all those details is of course by using a HYPEBEAST article. We'll head on over to that article now and we'll start covering the release details for this week 10 collab. So here we are guys, and yeah, there's a lot. Like even just in the title it showcases the kind of stuff that we're going to be getting in this collab. So Palace is reworking Calvin Klein denim, underwear, a fragrance, or what this capsule is being dubbed, the CK1 Palace Collaborative Capsule. They are also including Vans in this collab. They're getting Vans to come in to do some Cal Vans, which, I mean, it's cheesy, but I mean, it works. Cal Vans, Calvin. They had to, didn't they? They had to. But yeah, we'll get into that when we cover the 20 images of the lookbook. Hopefully that'll showcase the Cal Vans. And most of the pieces at least. It probably won't showcase all the pieces releasing in the collab. Again, we're going to have to hold out for that drop list video closer to the release of this collab to get those more accurate details. But anyway, we'll cover the release details for this collaboration. So, the Palace Calvin Klein collection will see a global release April 8th via Palace's web store, so this Friday. It will see its in-store locations in London, New York, and LA getting the release. It'll also release at the Calvin Klein site. There doesn't seem to be any pieces that are exclusive to the Calvin Klein website, so I feel like everything you can get on the Palace website, you can also get on the Calvin Klein website. Now, as always, this will drop a day later in Japan, in-store and online. They have not mentioned the WeChat store for the Chinese buyers though, so if you're watching out there from China, I'm going to assume it's dropping for you guys as well. The article doesn't say it is, but I mean, if everywhere else is getting it, I'm going to assume China's going to get it as well. So if there is any Chinese viewers out there, just make sure you stay tuned for the regular drop times in your region on the WeChat store, and we'll see if it drops there. But obviously no confirmation from the article here. If you have any further questions about the collab, on when it's dropping, etc., just drop those questions in the comment section below and I'll try and help you out the best I can. But now that we've covered the release details, we've just got the lookbook and my thoughts on it, let's dive in and see what we're going to be getting in this week 10 collab. Okay, so to kick it off with, we get this very nice cream colored crew neck with embroidery which says Palace and then has the CK logo underneath it. It's kind of hard to see because of the way it's been photographed on a bus here or whatever public transport it is, but I'm sure we'll get a better image of it. We've got a cream colored hoodie releasing in it with what looks like a puff printed Triferg logo. From what I know and from what I can see, it says Calvin Klein and then Palace on the bottom. So it's a bit of a co-branded Triferg there, although it's very much in the details that you'll notice that, because as you can see, it just looks like a normal Triferg, but there is some co-branding there. I'm going to assume, putting some money on it, that this same design on the front probably replicated on the back as well. It would be very rude of Palace not to do that. They always do it with their Trifergs, so I can definitely see that happening. We also see some denim down below. I don't know if that's relevant to the collab, as I can't see any co-branding, but it'd be pretty safe to place bets on that it is. Black and white photos, so we don't get to see what kind of colors it is, but we can kind of get an idea. So as we can see that crew neck again with the co-branding embroidered on the chest there. We can see it in probably what's going to be a gray color as well. We get the denim showcased to us, no co-branding, but it's probably kept very minimal. We can see the hoodie being showcased in the back here. We can see a basketball jersey being showcased to us with a little Triferg there. So we're getting quite a bit. And of course, there we are. Okay, it's not the best image, but we can kind of see where it is. We see the Calvans coming in. Such a, yeah, just wacky name to call them. But yeah, the Calvans, the Palace Calvin Klein Vans, Vans right here, right there. So hopefully there'll be a better image of them, but we'll just have to keep pressing forward. So we're getting a lot of crew necks, a lot of hoodies, and a lot of outerwear. There's like options for everyone in this collab from what I've seen so far. Pushing forward, looks like we're getting a skate deck as well, because it has PAL and the CK branding and a Triferg there. We get another shot of the Vans. We get another shot of the crew neck. I'm assuming the denim with obviously Willem Dafoe, Green Goblin himself, and these many other roles as well. You know, the Lighthouse, he's got a whole, you could list them all off, but there he is there, rocking the co-branded denim, looking very nice, all black, a nice fit. Yeah, whoa, keep pressing on. Okay, so the co-branding is very subtle, but it's done on what looks to be like a leather patch down the bottom there. I'm assuming, can't see because the jacket's kind of covering it, that the jeans probably have a similar way of handling it. They probably have a leather patch with the co-branding on it. There seems to be a little bit of branding there, so that would be the branding there. Looks like the same logo is done on the hats as well, so we're getting some hats from this collab from what I'm gathering. Don't think we're going to get like a bowler hat like this. More likely going to get a cap like this. So yeah. Yeah, the denim looks sick. I love it how it's just like stacking on the shoes down there. Works very well. Yeah, well, we'll keep pressing forward. We're getting some underwear. I mean, that was assumed. If Calvin Klein was doing it, I assumed that there was going to be underwear. So it looks like women's and men's underwear. I mean, I'm assuming that the next image is going to be some photos of some men rocking some Calvin Klein Palace underwear. But the ladies get a little something in this collab as well. So that's always good. Not too often that you see streetwear brands doing women's focused pieces. There we go. We can see more of the underwear there, and I'm going to assume that the denim is part of the collaboration there. Pressing on. We get some more showcasing of it with some, what I got to say is some very positive, I guess, representation. You get some different body types being showcased in this lookbook, which is very Calvin Klein these days. I've noticed that they're doing that quite a bit, which is always a good thing. You know, represent different people of different sizes. Yeah, it's cool. I really like this lookbook. Looks very Calvin Klein. I'm assuming they've got their person who does all their ads to do this one as well, because it feels very Calvin Klein looking at this. We got a fragrance as well. I like that. Being chucked in the UK as well, just to showcase the background there. We've got the crew neck getting ironed. We've got the men's underwear being showcased. I heard that there's going to be socks in this collab, but those don't look like co-branded socks, so we'll have to hold out on that. But yep, we're getting some men's underwear as well. I don't think I'd be too interested in the underwear stuff. I'd be more interested in like the denim and the hoodies and stuff like that. There we go. We got Lucian holding the fragrance, rocking some of the underwear. Classic, classic, classic. We've got the fragrance being showcased again. Oh, okay. So a Palace little Calvin Klein tag there. Nice. We've got some more people rocking it in this. This still is from a video that they used to tease the collab initially. We've got the crew neck being showcased to us again. The hat showcased to us again. We've got the fragrance, the underwear. It's kind of just the same stuff being showcased again and again and again. The hats. They've done a lot of photos for this lookbook, showcasing. Okay, finally we get a photo by itself of the basketball jersey there, or just the sports jersey in general. There we go. I was a little bit hesitant because I could only see the Triverg. I was like, is this part of the collab? It is. There you go. It's got the massive CK logo on it. I don't think this is the best piece. It doesn't work as well as like the denim, the hoodies, the underwear and stuff, but it's there if anyone wants it. It is releasing this week. We've got another showcasing of the hoodie. There we go. Okay, so there are socks releasing in this collab. We can see the co-branding there, so we are getting some socks. So if you guys are a fan of Calvin Klein socks, you can now get some Palace Calvin Klein socks there. What else have we got? Some more underwear being showcased to us. The fragrance. The fragrance again. They really want to push this idea that they're doing a fragrance. I want to know what it smells like. Sweaty skateboarders? I don't know. Like an embodiment of both where CK and Palace are from. So maybe it smells a bit like London, a bit like New York. I don't know what they're trying to go for with it. It would be interesting to see how it smells. I don't know if they're doing more than one fragrance or if it's just, you know, it comes in different sizes, but yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's the lookbook. Once we do the drop list video, hopefully we'll have the individual pieces by then and I can do that for you guys. How do I feel about the lookbook? It feels very CK. I like it. The way that they showcased the pieces was very well done. It fits the image of CK. And having the Palace Skateboards skaters in it worked really well as well. You know, they reinforced that this is a Palace collab as well. And obviously by, you know, doing photos with, you know, the skateboard and stuff like that, reinforce that as well. Why Willem Dafoe's in there? That's a bit over my head. I don't know why he's rocking up in this, you know, in this ad, but maybe it's to get attention. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, what's my favorite piece that was showcased in this lookbook? It's probably going to go to the black crew neck or maybe the denim. The denim is quite nice and basic. A nice shape, nice wash. There's some nice basic co-branded pieces here. Nothing crazy. It's not making me go like, oh my god, I need this collab, but some nice solid pieces for the CK1 Palace Capsule for sure. But yeah, I'd love to hear how you guys feel about it now that we've covered the lookbook and have gotten like a rough idea of what we're getting in this collab that's dropping this Friday. What are you feeling? Maybe you really like the underwear because, you know, you're a Calvin's person. You got to go for that underwear. I'm not on that train, but maybe you are. Maybe you really like how their denim is. Like the wash on that blue is really nice and the black as well. Maybe you're a fan of the denim. Yeah, seriously, let me know what you're feeling from this collab. Maybe you're a fragrance person. Maybe you're coming to this for the fragrance. I honestly don't know. But yeah, let me know how you feel about the collab and what you're feeling from the collab down in that comment section below. But that's everything to cover about this collaboration, guys. It's releasing on the 8th, on the Friday, for most of the world on Calvin Klein store and obviously Palace's store. Then it's releasing the day later on the 9th on the Saturday. For Japan, I'm gonna say China as well, but there was no confirmation. But if I was in China, I would still be checking the WeChat store on drop day to see if it drops. If I was interested and also lived in China. We covered the lookbook. That's all we have at the moment. We don't have the individual pieces released to us, so we can really only gauge what we're getting this Friday off this lookbook. If we get the individual pieces showcased to us, I will be doing a drop list video, 100%. 100%. So stay tuned for that. How did I feel about the collaboration? All the pieces embodied both brands. There was nothing that blew me away that I was like, I need or want that, but it did exactly what it needed to do. It incorporated Calvin Klein pieces, Palace Skateboard pieces, and meshed them together. So I think it did do what it needed to do. It's not going to be a huge hit for some people because they'll just see it as like co-branded denim or co-branded hoodies and crew necks, which, you know, that's a totally fair assessment as well. But yeah, maybe you're, you know, a fanboy of both brands and it really speaks to you on a different level. there you go. That's justification enough to get it right. Yeah, I would love to hear if you are getting something though, if you're picking up something, why it speaks to you, and how you feel about the lookbook as well. If I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. I think that it was done very well. It felt like a CK campaign, so yeah, I think it's great. But love to hear how you feel about the lookbook, or if you're going to be picking something up from this collab, down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Palace releases, collaborations, seasons, you got to give me the 3 indicators I'm always asking you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best one of all, who would have thought it, a subscribe to the channel. We're trying to aim for a new subscriber milestone this month of 3,305 subscribers. Hopefully, with your continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of April. That's everything I've really got to say about this collab, guys. Good luck to you out there that are looking to pick it up, and I will catch you in the next drop list video. Catch you in the drop list video for week 10. But yeah, until that drop list video, until that next Palace video, until the next Streetwear Talk video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.